Amakhosi Network, welcome to the channel. Today we chat Carling Black Label All Stars. Mfundo Vilakazi has made the All Stars game. What is the All Stars game? It's something new. Basically, it's what happens when we fans have selected Mfundo Vilakazi to be in that team, and that All Stars team will play the team that actually wins the Carling Black Label Cup. So that could be Amazulu or whoever is left, because we all know the teams that are left, they're not really that interesting. But yeah, whoever wins there will play the Carling Cup. Actually, let me actually get the stats for you to read. So the current Carling Black Label Cup team is now going to be Itumeleng Khune, who has 23,000 votes. Itumeleng Khune always defeats these votes thing. He always gets the best results. Kutlwane Mohanwe has 1.4 thousand votes. Olisanda Kotlwane as a right back. Olisanda center back, 7,000. Tabisan Kabinde has center back 2,000, Paseka Marco 6,000, Saleng 11,000, Sipamandla Zikale center mid 1.8, Tulani Mabasa center mid 3,000, Mfundo Vilakazi left mid 6.5 thousand, Committee Rasmus strikers 27,000, Ashley Dupree 25,000. So that's the squad still for now. It's not the final squad. I think they're still gonna go through weeks of voting, but I feel like Mfundo Vilakazi has a very good chance. But we know there are players like Tembazwane who can still come into the picture and steal that position, and even Lodge. But I don't know now that Lodge is suspended by Pirates. But anyway, that is our team, and finally we're gonna watch Mfundo Vilakazi play a professional game. I just hope people keep voting for him and he makes the final squad. So well done, Mfundo Vilakazi. Like the fans definitely are recognizing you as a future star, but now it's up to you, my boy. It's up to you to show that vele you are a future star. And yeah, that is the Mfundo Vilakazi thing. Mfundo Vilakazi, my personal opinion about him, if anyone even is interested in knowing, my personal opinion about him is that he has a lot of talent, but my worry is coaching. Why do I say coaching? Me personally, I'm a Kaizer Chiefs fan through and through, but play a coach like Rulani Mukwena and his technical team would actually get the best. And even Steve Barker from Stellenbosch, those are the coaches who would get the best. Maybe even Kevin Hunt would get the best out of a player like Mfundo Vilakazi, because they would push him. There are areas of his game that would force him to improve. And there are areas of games where they are focusing to eliminate certain things in the game, and then he'll become a better player. At Chiefs, it feels like there's no individual player training. Individual player training is important. I don't know if a lot of you know, but individual player training is important, especially if someone is showing the gift of the football. So that is where you bring in that's part of it. So yeah, it would be interesting to see what happens there. And the next bit of information I want to share is that just a follow up is that Happy Mashiani's agent basically said the Happy Mashiani wanting to leave is not true. But at the same time, I will say this to you, Nation, Makasi Network, sorry, that it probably is true that Happy Mashiani wants to leave, but because Kaizer Chiefs is taking a strict stance on their players, suspending the youth players and all of these things, they don't want these rumors to come around. So his agent will be the first one to say it's not true, it's not true. But at the end of the day, it may be true in the background. If you go and check in the background, it actually may be true that Happy Mashian wants to leave. But you don't want Kaizer Chiefs management to hear it from outside. You'd rather them hear it from your the horse's mouth saying Happy Mashian wants to go. But if they hear it from outside, they'll make the boys' life very difficult, because that's the stance Chiefs is taking these days. They make the players' lives difficult when they have problems. Like Usitebe is no longer in the squad, and there's a rumor that something personal is happening behind the scenes with him and Chiefs. I don't know how true it is, but it's a rumor. And if you wanna know where I got this rumor, I got it from Kosi Nation with Umpilo. It's not to say he said there's an actual thing. Nah, he said he heard at the back in the background. And if anyone has an interest to know, when it comes to Kosi Nation, that is where I started and got my interest in creating this channel. So one thing I'll say is that if you have not subscribed to Kosi Nation, guys, please subscribe to Kosi Nation. Below is doing a very good job. And yeah, like we hope that our channel does, as well as the Nkosi Nation channel that is almost at 20K. So if you can, guys, go get your friends and family to subscribe to that channel. It's a channel I still follow and listen to and comment, and yeah. But anyway, because we are lovers of football, yeah, so there's gonna be interesting topics that I wanna touch on. One of you asked me to touch on a subject of whether the legends, having our legends in the team would benefit us. I will try make a video on that, but let me just give you the first real, just a taste of what I'll be diving into when I do that video. Is it good to have legends in your lineup? Yes. But the important thing is that you just can't have every legend and you just can't have just anyone. Meaning that it has to be effective. The legends need to be giving back. Just because you are a legend, it doesn't mean that you will know something about football. What does that mean? That means that it's like, let me give you an example. I can bring Jabu Pule or Jabu Mahlangu to the legends, but he may not be good at scouting. He may not be good at coaching. He may not be good at anything that will help progress the team. But the one thing he will be good in is motivational speaking and telling the players what not to do on the field. Meaning that I would need Jabu Mahlangu to make these boys understand that if you don't have discipline, you can go from being a South African hero to a South African villain, and you could lose your houses, you could lose your wives, and to show you good in football, when you're sleeping around, when you're drinking, all those people who are doing those things for you are not on your side. I would bring Jabu for that. So not all legends you can use, all legends, but some legends you can use. Some legends, maybe they have an eye for talent. Example, Arthur Zwane, he may not be the exact person who identified Umtu Shabalala, but I think he did. A part of me heard that Arthur Zwane actually went and was in the townships looking for players, and he identified Umtu Shabalala. So you can use Arthur as a scout or something like that. And then Uvela Kumalo also identified these players, these young players that make up the most of Chief Squad. So you see, in that way, you can use these legends in those ways. And then there are other legends like Dr. Kumalo who understand more of the business side, etc. So you can have a committee of legends that helps with scouting, but with actual scouts. And then the coaching legends need to have certificates. So it's like you can't just be a scout in J for Chiefs. You must have accreditation. You must be able to move from there to there, and you must have proof that you can scout. So the legend thing is very difficult. That's what I'll say for now. But it's important to have your legends. Why do I say that? Real Madrid still has legends like Abu Zidane, Raul, etc. in their setup. Why? Those people understood the culture sometimes even better than the owners of Real Madrid. Coach like Xavi is still in the Barcelona things as a coach, but because he can impart the knowledge. Pep still came in and he was a Barcelona player and he became a coach. Those are the kinds of things I'm talking about. The legends should remain in the game, but you can't use them in all situations, and they can't flood the game too much. They have to have specific areas. So me, Kaiser Chiefs is proposing making a committee with legends where they just make sure that the core values of the team are kept, and I agree with that. A committee is like a platform where the legends give their input on the coaching, on the players, on the style of play, etc., etc. That for me, I think most legends should be involved in that. They will differ in the kind of player here and there, but the style, they'll come to one style. The kind of coaching, they'll come to one kind of coaching. The attitude, everything, they'll impart their knowledge on what the used to exist in Chiefs. Because the truth is that you can't expect Kezam Taung Jr. and Bobby to understand the culture. You can already see they don't understand the culture by the way they sign players, etc. So a committee is very important. I'll start by saying that having a committee is vital for any team, because especially a big team like Chiefs, because the legends can come in and do talks with the players. The legends can come in and watch the training sessions and give smallanyana advice to the players. And what I want more importantly, I want the legends to be more involved with the youngsters, give the youngsters the talks, give the youngsters some, like, what can I say, like programs, like once a week, not once a week, maybe once a month, the legends come in, they do striker coaching, they do player coaching, runs, assess the game, etc. Those kind of things are important. So that is my touch on the legend game. Tell me what you think. I will try and make a video where I go into depth with the different categories. I'll still think about how to structure it, but that is the idea, and I want to understand what you guys think of that.